Today, we are going to cover the third chapter of class 6th science, fiber to fabric. When we go to a mall to buy a dress or to a tailor to stitch a suit or even a sari, the first thing we look for is the material or the fabric of the dress. Some of the common examples of fabrics include cotton, wool, silk, and even synthetic fabrics. Different fabrics are worn around the different regions of the world during different times of the year. Just like food, fabrics can also be sourced from either a plant source or an animal source. Let us look into the step-by-step process of turning a fiber into fabric. Fiber. What is a fiber? A thread-like structure that can be pulled out of a fabric is called a fiber. What is a fiber made up of? A fiber is made up of various materials. For example, a cotton fiber is made up of cotton balls. A silk fiber is made from the cocoon of the silkworms. Jute fiber is made from the stem of the jute plant, and wool is got from the sheep. There are two types of fibers, natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers are fibers that are obtained from plants and animal sources. Example, cotton, jute, wool, etc. And synthetic fibers are fibers that are obtained from sources other than plants and animals. Right? They are also known as man-made fibers. Example, acrylic, polyester, etc. Let us discuss some of the fibers in detail. Cotton. Cotton balls are the fruits of the cotton plants and are of the same size as lemons. When they mature, they burst open and the seeds covered with cotton fibers can be seen. These balls are first picked by hand. Fibers are then separated from the seeds using a process called ginning of cotton, where the fibers are combed to remove the seeds. Nowadays, ginning of cotton can also be performed on machines. Jute. Jute fibers are obtained from the stem of the jute plant. It is a rainy season plant. In India, jute is cultivated in the states of Bihar, West Bengal, and Assam. The jute plant is harvested during the flowering stage. The stems are harvested and then immersed in water for a few days. The stem is allowed to rot and then the fibers are separated using hand. From fiber to fabric. Let us discuss the step-by-step process of making a fabric from fiber with cotton as an example. Number 1. Spinning. The process of making a yarn from a fiber is called spinning. In this process, a fiber is pulled from a cotton ball and twisted to form a yarn. Devices such as takli and charkha are used to spin cotton. Charkha is of historic importance to Indians as it was used by Mahatma Gandhi during the fight for independence in India. To popularize and promote the use of khadi in India, the Government of India constituted a body called Khadi and Village Industries Commission in 1956. Spinning of cotton on a large scale is performed using spinning machines. Number 2. From yarn to fabric. The production of fabric from yarn can be done in two ways. 1. Weaving. Weaving involves the interconnection of two yarns to form a fabric. Shirts, t-shirts, pants, saris are all major products of weaved fabrics. Weaving is generally done on machines called looms, which are either hand operated and are called hand looms or are power operated. Number 2. Knitting. Knitting involves the production of a fabric using only one yarn. Socks, scarves are important products of knitted fabrics. Knitting is generally done by hand but can also be done on machines. To recap, let us see the different steps to convert a fiber into fabric. First, the cotton balls are converted into fibers using a step called ginning of cotton. Then, the fibers are converted to yarn using spinning. And finally, the yarn is converted to fabrics using two steps, weaving and knitting. History of clothing material. In ancient times, people used to use barks and leaves of trees, skin and fur of animals to cover themselves. In the agricultural era, people used to use grasses and twigs to weave mats and baskets. Animal fleece, vines, and hairs were twisted to form a long strand which was woven into fabrics. Early Indians used fabrics made of cotton which was grown along the Indo-Gangetic plains. Flax, along with cotton, was cultivated in Egypt along the river Nile. Hence, fibers made of cotton and flax were used. Before stitching was invented, people used to drape clothes around their bodies. After the invention of the sewing needle, people started stitching clothes using fabrics. Today, one can choose from a variety of clothes when one goes to a mall. With this, we come to the end of the third chapter, from fiber to fabric. This is me, Hussein, signing off. Thank you and have a nice day. For more videos, please like, share, comment and subscribe.